Hey, what's good, everybody? I've got another product review for you. Skittles have long been one of my favorite foods. Not really one of my favorite foods, but they are one of my favorite candies. I do like them. And it's pretty well known among a number of my friends, you know. Marshawn Lynch, who a whole lot of people know, refers to them as power pellets, I believe, and I adopted that as well because it's. I thought it was pretty apt name, and it applies to me. So the lovely lady of my life decided to surprise me with something here called So Good, S-O-W, good candy. And these are freeze-dried rainbow bites. But if you look in there, they're pretty clearly Skittles that have been freeze-dried. I've heard of these, and I believe I've seen them before. I don't think I've ever tasted them. I'm almost positive I've never tasted one. But I was actually thinking this afternoon while she was out, I was thinking I might try to find some of those somewhere, and she brought some home to me. I didn't even ask her to, so I thought that was really, really nice of her. So this claims to satisfy your sweet tooth in fewer bites. I don't know how that works. I've never tried any kind of freeze-dried candy before. They say hyper-dried, hyper-crunchy, and hyper-flavorful. So I don't know if the freeze-drying process is supposed to bring out the sweetness, or I don't know. I don't know a lot about freeze drying, to be honest with you. Let's see. This here says, sometimes we crave the classic candies to satisfy our sweet tooth. A little dilemma? Question mark. The guilt of finishing an entire bag. So this claims freeze-dried candies are the classics you love with a crunchy twist, with intensified flavor, expanded size, and they're long-lasting. Fewer bites needed for your sweet fix. They're crunchy, not chewy, and stick to your teethy. They expand and they create a lightweight, airy treat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not. Let's see. Freeze drying removes 99% of moisture from the food. Wow, okay. And apparently they last for years. They will stay fresh for years. No water dilution equals intensified flavor without being overpowering, just sweet enough and big enough to supply your sweet fix in a few pieces. All right, well, let's see what they're all about. Again, it's So Good, freeze-dried rainbow bites. Oh, and this is family founded and female founded for anyone who's interested. Ooh, wow. The smell is pretty much just like a bag of Skittles. I would actually say that the scent is maybe a little stronger. Interestingly enough. I wouldn't really think that would be the case. Oh wow, they're in like chunks. I guess they just stick together. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be a mystery here. You know, it's green, so I don't know if it's green apple green or lime green. You can see the inside's kind of busted out of it and stuff. I don't know. It's wild. All of them are kind of like spherical. Very interesting. This one's lime. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's different. That's real different. You know, interesting little thing here about Skittles. I read that all of the flavors are the same. I don't know about that. That all the flavors are the same, but the different flavors, colors, whatever, have a different aroma. And because they have a different aroma, it changes the perception of the taste. I don't know if that actually holds water, but I did read that, and I don't know if it's true or not. But let me know in the comments if you know anything about that, because I don't know if that's true or not. But I'd be interested in learning from somebody that knows, right? So let me get back to trying these out here. This is kind of lemon and lime. You just put it in your mouth and kind of, I don't know, suck on it, or, you know, let it kind of melt. It's pretty much the same as just having a Skittle in your mouth. But like, when you bite it, it kind of just turns into like Skittle dust. I don't know. It is interesting. See if I can find one that's got like a diverse mix of flavors here. Kind of a clump or something, right? That one's kind of, all right. Here we go. I'm gonna break some of these apart, I think, if I can get them to come apart. They coming apart, all right. We can see what this is all about. Let's see here. Okay. They're crunchy as a mother. Like, they really are very, very crunchy. Like maybe freeze drying just does that. I don't know. Again, I don't know a whole lot about that process. But yeah, they're crunchy, and they've got a, they've got the same like Skittles flavor, you know. I kind of like the chewiness of Skittles. So, man, it's hard for me to say that I don't like these as much, because I like them. And the flavors are the same. I don't know if I'd agree that, I'd agree that the flavor is really intensified any, you know? But it does, they do taste good. I mean, they taste like Skittles, you know? And the texture is different. So if you like that fruity taste, but you don't like something that's chewy, I really want to try these. I mean, this freeze-dried stuff is a good option. If you like the Skittles flavor, but not the Skittles texture, right? Now, I like both. I like the fact that they're kind of chewy and, you know, that kind of thing. And I like the flavor. So like I said, it's hard for me to say that I like one better than the other or anything like that. I don't know. I really don't. I'm probably still gonna rate these like a really, really solid, like 9.5. They're really good. I don't know that I'd say they're a flavor improvement over Skittles, because they're still just Skittles. I don't know if the freeze drying process really changes that for me. Okay. But the texture is different, and I can definitely see myself buying these again, because they're tasty. It's a kind of a new way to eat one of my favorite candies, right? So I thank everybody for joining me today. Very much appreciated as always. And like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think of these if you try them. I think there's a lot of different brands of these. Or, well, I don't know if there's a lot, but I believe there's multiple brands. So you may be able to find them, in multiple places. And being that they're Skittles, I mean, I don't know that the different companies have different freeze drying processes. They're worth trying. They really are. So give them a shot, and let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, love as many people as you can. Start with yourself. Y'all be easy.